Hello, this is Movie Reviews by JT, and I'm here to review X-Men Days of Future Past, the Road Cut. It was directed by Bryan Singer. The Road Cut adds a lot of moments back into the movie that was cut from the theatrical version, including 17 minutes of roll scenes, was played by Aaron Paquin, um, a romance between Beast and Mystique. And saw a couple of more members of Bobby Drake and Kitty Pryde, and also Bobby Drake dying earlier in the movie than later in the movie, like he was in the theatrical version. And stuff. The Road Cut is a great movie. It's better than the theatrical version. X-Men: Days of Future Past. So this movie takes place in two time periods. Where Wolverine, Logan decided to agree to go back in time in 1973 to change history, stopping Mystique for assassinating Boss Trials, who created the Citadel program and stuff. And the mutants was being hunted down by Sentinels. And the only survivors was Kitty Pryde, Colossus, Blink, Warpath, and Sunpaw. And they decided, and Kitty Pryde sent and stuff saying what's his name back into time and stuff. Sent Bishop back into time to ensure their survival, and decided to meet up with Logan, Storm, Professor Xavier, and Magneto at this temple, Chinese temple. So Wolverine decided to agree to go back in time because his healing factor powers allow him to do that. So he could go back, so he wanted to do that, so he could instead of having Professor X do it. So he's in 1973, wakes up in bed with this woman, and he had to fight these guys and stuff. Actually, he was naked and fighting these guys. And in 1973, he got those wood claw things, and he had the metal thing at the time and stuff. And then when Wolverine and we start out conscious in the future, he stabbed Kitty Pryde with his claws. And so Bobby Drake decided to so I said somebody to take her powers, and it was Rogue. And Rogue is being held captive at the Xavier Mansion, where it's a facility now studying on mutants and Shakira. So Bobby Drake and Magneto decided to go there to get Rogue, break Rogue out. Rogue is unconscious, so Bobby Drake decided to touch her, to wake her up, so she could absorb his power. And then more Sentinels was trying to tap them. He decided to have Magneto take Rogue, and he sacrifices himself. He dies earlier in this version than he later on in the theatrical version and stuff. And Magneto uses power metal to close up the door thing. And when they and Magneto and Rogue go back to the temple and stuff, and Kitty Pryde sees Rogue when she asks what happened to Bobby Drake, and she decided to take her powers to keep Logan in the past and stuff. And there was also a couple of other moments too that was cut. Like it was a scene that Mystique goes into the Cerebral room and breaks the Cerebral helmet. And there was also a scene between Beast and Mystique, a love scene that was cut out of the movie, the theatrical version and stuff. And and then was another scene in the movie. Instead of Blaine using her power to get Magneto back into the temple, it was Kitty Pryde that grabs him instead for the sense of the robot trying to kill him and everything. So the roll cut is a lot better than the theatrical version and stuff. That's where Days of Future Past roll cut is the better version to watch and stuff. It's so good. It's stuff. It's just like the theatrical version, but it just add different more stuff in it. And instead of having Kitty Pryde still there, keeping Logan in the past, you have Rogue does that and stuff. And so when she takes Kitty Pryde's power after being injured by Logan and everything, so and stuff. And this movie is so good. I like X Men: Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut and everything. I get X-Men Days of Future Past, the road cut, an 8 out of 10. So good. I like it and everything. It's better than the theatrical version. I had a good time watching it and everything. So that's my review for X-Men Days of Future Past, the road cut. All right, bye.